Okay, I want to start a new video here and a new project. This is a little Ozark hillbilly pattern that I came up with last year. Carved several of them and sold them at Sword Art City in Branson, Missouri, part of the guest carving program. So we're all the time coming up with new ideas and different things that people buy for souvenirs. So this was one of the ones that I designed. So how we have right here is the rough out of that. The rough outs will be available for purchase on the website, and I'll put a link to that in the comments below. But we're going to start carving this little Ozark hillbilly. So get this guy out of the way here. So the first thing that we'll do is I'll just mark the features. This is similar to what we did with the Santa Claus. Let's mark the bottom of the hat. Mark the top of the hat. We'll remove that right there. I got this. Remove this area in here. This little nub up here is part of the rough out process. Go along here around the back side where the hair and the beard is. Got his hands in his pockets. Up the back of the arm. Other back of the arm here. It's just a simple rough out. There's his arms. Front of his jacket. Go down here and mark the bottom of his pants. Top of the shoes. Now I know we'll be carving most of this off there, but just trying to give you an idea where things are. Okay. Then we'll get to the face later. Let's go ahead and put our gear on. And the first thing I want to do is just take my V-tool and just go over my lines I made. Just kind of setting those features. Go ahead and set the shoulders. Put the back of the arms in a little bit. Okay. Go ahead and do where the shoes are. Yeah, you could use your knife to do all this, but we'll just use the I need to sharpen my V-tool. It's either that or just a bad piece of wood in there. Right up the arm there. Okay. Now I've kind of got those set. I can go and clean it up. So simply all I'm going to do is just go around it, pretty much take off the rough out marks, kind of get things to the depth where we need them. And that's what I was talking about, this piece up here. We'll just go ahead and that off. You could leave a little bit of that if you wanted to kind of give that hat a little bit of extra height to it. That's okay. And we'll come underneath here. Kind of start cleaning that up. Like I said before, I'll work all around this carving. I do, as part of the guest carvers program there at Silver City, we do, each person does about 16 days a year demonstrations. We do the demonstrating there in the wood carving shop. There's approximately, I think right now there's about 40 of us that do that, so we have a good time, get to talk to a lot of people. Whether you're a carver or not, we've actually gotten quite a few people started in carving, and if they're interested and they want to, of course the carving shop has tools for purchase, but we usually just try to give them the basics and get them interested. And this year was pretty good. We had quite a few get started, and I think some of you even subscribed to my channel, so thank you for coming to see us, taking the time out of your busy schedule to come and talk to us and try to keep this art form going. Out of the 40 guest carvers that participate there, I'm the youngest one, so it's kind of a art form that a lot of the older generation is taking up, or been doing it for 20 plus years. All I'm doing is just kind of cleaning up the back of this thing here. Not much to this little guy, but take my V tool and kind of deepen that up a little bit. He's just a lot of fun to carve. He was a lot of fun to design. I like to design carvings that are about 6 to 7 inches. They're easy to handle. They're easy to carve. They're not super complicated. And they're easy for people to learn how to carve on. They're not something that's going to frustrate a beginner. Still going to clean up this arm a little bit. get it in the light, you can see where the rough out machine marks are. Just kind of want to take those off, round this guy out a little bit, clean him up. Don't worry about putting all the detail on him yet. We will, and we'll get to that in just a little bit. Okay, so he's starting to get there. We'll go ahead and continue to work on him in the next video.